Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Let's Go Live today. I'm super excited to be with you here. Whoa, where'd that go? I am super excited to be with you this morning on this Memorial Day. God is good, and God is teaching us a little bit more about how to be faithful, how to be trusting, how to be true. Super excited this morning to be with you. It is a good morning. Good morning, Gail. It's good to have you with me as always, my little special friend. I'm just going to chit chat for a second while we wait for a few other folks to wake up and hit that, hey, something's going on button. Let's see, which camera do I like today? This camera or this camera? I don't know. Am I looking at the camera? Yeah, I am. Which camera? I can't tell. So again, I'm playing with new technology that we're going to be utilizing in the next few weeks at church, so that we might be able to do a great job with our live broadcasts when we get back to in-person worshiping, because we won't be able to do more of the fully recorded services, because that's just like triple the work, and doing a live service at the same time. That's just cuckoo. That is just absolutely cuckoo. So Penny's gonna say hello, like she always does. Hello, Penny. I don't, hold on, I'm gonna go. No, I don't know. She's gonna be okay. Penny, come here. Come here. No, she's not gonna come. She's too enthralled by what's happening at the front door. Someone's dropping off a package. Probably another Amazon delivery. Yeah, it happens all the time. Good morning, Sue. We're so glad you're here. Good morning, Cameron. Thank you for joining me this morning. I don't know about anybody else, but for me today, I woke up and I was just a little bit tired. And I know why. I know exactly why I was tired. But I got up this morning and I was just, just not ready, not really ready to go. I needed someone else to give me a let's go. Have you ever had that? Like, your job is to inspire, but today you need someone else to inspire you. Your job is to help other people, but today you need someone else to help you. And so I was online this morning, and as I often am, and I came across a video that I want to tell you about, and a video channel on YouTube, and how powerful it was for me watching something that I thought, well, it's passe, and how it's had an effect on someone. Good morning, Stephanie. It's good to have you with me this morning. Because sometimes the things that professionals think are passe are still incredibly effective and still incredibly powerful. So what I want to talk to you today about are the things in your life, or the things that happen in your life that make you go, wow. Wow. What are the things that happen in your life to make you say, wow? And if you're like me, there's a lot of things that can make you say, wow. I mean, I say wow when I encounter beauty. I am so thankful for my friends that are posting pictures of their gardens and the flowers that are coming out of their gardens. It's just stunning. Absolutely. My dog sometimes makes me go wow because she's so persistent. Like, she thinks she's going to scare him away with her barking. I don't know. She just scares me away. She's so she's a little dog, big bark. Good morning. It's not 8:08. Penny's supposed to bark at 8:08. It's okay, Pen. It's okay. Relax. You got this. Okay? Good dog. So the things that make you say, wow. Good morning. Let's see. That's all we got. We got the same people. Amy is not awake. She is still in bed. She is sleeping. She's just out. She's out. So I'm thankful for the people that share their flowers and their gardens, and the beautiful shots that they take in the day, because they inspire me. They encourage me to say, wow. I'm inspired by by beauty. I'm inspired by people's talent. Oh my goodness, when I see the when I see the things that people are able to do, not only the feats of strength, but the incredible sheer talent. You've watched people make art out of sand, not just sand castles, but when they put a light board underneath and they sprinkle the salt on top. That's amazing. Watching people paint is amazing. Watching potters is amazing. Watching an athlete like my son Joseph and the things that he does, absolutely incredibly amazing. They all just make me go wow. But one of the things that makes me say wow, and probably makes you say wow too, is people being stupid, because stupid can have a huge level of wow. It really can. Uh, so one of the things that makes me say wow is how, well, first let me check. I gotta see, because I don't know how to use this camera yet. I'm not looking into the camera. So here, if I look there, I'm looking into the camera. If I look there, I'm looking at myself. Here, camera, there, yourself. Um, Stupid makes me say wow all the time, and in funny ways, because I kid you not, I was ranting to Joey about how I get so frustrated when I see people say stupid things. I just have to say, wow, that is dumb. People can be so dumb. And you've seen it. You've probably experienced it. You may have done it. I know I have. And so I was talking about how people who are right now are driving outside alone in their cars, and they're still wearing their masks, right? So they're in their car wearing their mask. I'm like, come on, how dumb is that? You don't need it in your car. You don't need to wear your mask in your car by yourself. I mean, unless you're an Uber driver, come on, you don't need to be wearing your mask in your car, because you're not going to be exposed to anything in your car other than your car. Uh, and so I complained about that, and he's just looking at me like I'm a doofus, like I am. And so we go out to dinner, and yeah, we went out, took him out to dinner while we were recording. And as we got back into the car, I had my mask on, and I started to pull out of the driveway and through the parking lot, and he's just sitting there staring at me. I'm like, what? What? He's just staring at me. He's just smiling. It's like, what? And he's like, Dad, you got your mask on. I'm like, oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I don't understand how things work, or I just forget just to take the mask off. The other thing that makes me say wow are stories of faith. Stories of faith will make me say wow. And I remember this story. I've told it a bunch of times in student ministry. It's the story of Telemachus the monk. He's known as the little monk from Asia. One day he was traveling through Rome, and he was led by the voice of God to end up at the Colosseum. And while he was at the Colosseum, there was an actual Roman gladiatorial fight that was going on. Thousands of people in the crowds. And Telemachus wanders in, and he sees the bloodshed and the carnage, and he doesn't know what to do. And so he walks all the way down to the edge, and he drops himself into the ring with the gladiators that are fighting. Telemachus then proceeds to shout at the crowd. He says, "In the name of Christ, stop. In the name of Christ, I beg you, stop. In the name of the Lord, stop." And all the while, he's just a little monk, and these giant gladiators are going toe to toe at him. And he eventually points himself toward whoever's in charge in there, and he's shouting at him, "In the name of Christ, stop." And the Roman in charge just gives him the I'm gonna give him the kill him sign, and the gladiators go over there and they kill him. And as the story goes, as the monk is lying in a pool of his own blood, his sacrifice was what it took to cause the crowd to be still. And when they saw that this was a senseless, pointless death, that the crowd slowly, one by one, trickled out of the Colosseum, because they recognized what had happened and how that wasn't right. That was not the appropriate thing. And that was the actual end of the Roman gladiatorial games. Now, that's the story that we told. And as a pastor, as a teacher, we tell that story's been told to me many times. And it's a wow story. It really, really is a wow story. It's a story of sacrifice that mattered. It's a story of sacrifice that changes things. It's a story of sacrifice that had a lasting impact. And when people tell his story, they say, wow. So stories of faith make me say, wow. I want to encourage you today to step into a story of your own faith that may make people say, wow. A faith that is so powerful, that is so strong, that is so compelling, that when people hear of what you've done, they will say, wow, he had a deep faith. Wow, she was led by God. Wow, what she did She didn't know it at the time, but was going to echo throughout history. To have a faith that says, wow. Now, the video that I was watching this morning is an artist react video. And these are interesting videos for me because there's just a lot of noise going on upstairs. These are interesting videos because what they're doing right now is they're showing a musician Christian music. They're showing a musician non-Christian artist musician Christian music. And the video I watched today was this guy watching the Hillsong watching Hillsong United perform Oceans, a very popular Christian song, and he'd never heard this song before. And if you're in church world, you know Oceans has been played a zillion times. It's kind of played out, but this guy had never heard it before. And so here he is. He's watching, and we're watching him watch this video, and he's talking about how amazing this song is, how powerful this song is, how the words of this ballad are moving and powerful, and the structure of the song is intense and driving and engaging, and how this song is leading him into a conversation about his faith that he doesn't have. Do you hear that? A song that he's just been asked to react to is leading him into a conversation about his faith. Wow. Wow. I think sometimes we downplay the effect of the things that we can do in our life, and we don't know how it's going to impact people. And your story may impact people well after you're done telling your story. Because again, Oceans is played out in most churches. It's rarely played in most church settings right now, because it was just played too many times and not done very well. But here you go, when you watch someone who's performing and leading the song with passion and with strength and with an intentionality of reaching people. The gentleman is watching the song, watching it be performed, and he's being moved. He said, wow, about 10 times during the video. Wow. I want to encourage you, again, to think about, you're going to live a life. You have a life in front of you. Are you living a story that makes people say, wow? Is your faith one? Is your story one? Or have you been called upon the waters? Are you going to go where trust has no borders, right? To quote the song, to have a faith that says, wow. I'll put the link for the video on my Facebook feed when I find it again, because that was 5:30 this morning. And it's just it's incredible. And so talent can make you say wow, beauty can make you say wow, stupidity can make you say wow, people's stories can make you say wow, and even music can make you say wow. And you know what else makes me say wow? You do. You are amazing. You are incredible. You have a story that's worth telling. You have a life that's worth living. You have people around you that need to know the rest of who you are. And it's time to get to sharing it. It's time. Because if you don't believe your story is worth, oh wow, how will anybody else believe it, right? What God is doing in your life, let me see if I can fix this camera. What God is doing, it's going to tip over. What God is doing in your life right now is amazing, and it's worth a wow. I want you to give God those wows when you see things, when you feel things, when you experience things, when life is, when God's serving up good things in your life. Say wow. When faith comes through, say wow. When God surprises you with how He's caring for you, say wow. I think about today on Memorial Day, and I say wow to all the men and women that sacrificed and gave so much of their life, gave their life for our freedom. That's a wow. And I say thank you. We remember that you said yes. And so, in honor of those people, the beauty, the talent, the stupid, the brave, the wise, the faithful, and the music, and those who gave it all, this morning. And in a battle, let's go. Let's get up. Let's start this day for all it's worth. And let's live a life that causes people around us to say wow, and that causes us to say wow in our trust of God. Bless you this day. See you soon. Everybody, it's time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.